Welcome to Cooking with Marz, and it's your boy Marz. And you know what? I always like to have something for the mothers, and this is going to be a special Mother's Day episode. I have a ton of aunts, and I usually always throw something for them. This year, I didn't feel like cooking, so I decided to have it catered. But when you have one person and 8 aunts, you order a lot of food, and I tend to have a lot of leftovers. So one thing I love doing is repurposing food. So what you do after you have your first or second day of leftovers, you really start to get sick of them. And instead of throwing it away, I decided, let's repurpose. Had a ton of barbecue chickens here, which are now, the sous chef is shredding up. And what we're gonna do our own spin of pulled pork barbecue without the pork. And what you will need for this recipe is pretty simple. You're gonna need some chicken seasoning, which is pretty much just like any seasoning blend of your choice. A little Cajun seasoning, a little cracked black pepper, hot sauce of your choice. I'm going with Texas Pete, and a little bit of butter. It's gonna be good. Got the sweet Hawaiian buns, which are gonna be so good to go with these barbecue sandwiches. All right, so we're gonna put the butter in the pan at about medium heat, so 5 or 6, and we're just gonna let this melt until we get a little bit of bubble. All right, perfect. So the butter is starting to melt. We're starting to see a little bubbles. That's gonna get a nice little sizzle. So let's go ahead and throw that barbecue or that chicken into the barbecue, and then we're gonna actually season it in layers as we start to layer the barbecue in the pan. All right, so we're just gonna start to layer the chicken in. And just coat it, and then we're gonna season it in layers. And we're gonna do it in the rhythm. Cajun chicken, just a shake. We're doing it by eye. Do it by filling. Real cooking is not about measurement, it's about filling. So now we're gonna do the Cajun seasoning. Crack some black pepper. Splash of hot sauce. Stay with me now. Let's give it a stir. If you listen, besides the tiptoe, you can hear it starting to sizzle. Now I know you're thinking, that's not enough seasoning. Remember, we're doing a layer. We're gonna crisp it, then we're gonna add even more chicken and repeat the process. All right, so you're gonna add your favorite barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's, whatever it may be. You add your favorite barbecue sauce, and this is what I'm talking about, repurposing a meal. This was like huge chicken breast. We took the skin off, got to the season, re-seasoned it, and repurposed it. And then we're just gonna add this back to the heat. And then we're gonna give this a good stir till the barbecue sauce and everything is coated. We're gonna add some coleslaw, put it on our buns that we have toasted, our sweet Hawaiian buns, and add a little bit more hot sauce, and you're good to go. So a few sets. Shred your leftover chicken, season after shredding, heat, add your favorite barbecue sauce, get your buns and your slaw, and now you have a non-pork southern barbecue version. And for taste, if you add a little vinegar to your sauce, it gives you that real Carolina barbecue style. Send me your clips, tell me what you like. So now we put this back to simmer, so it's nice and warm on the plate, and then we're just gonna put this on the sweet Hawaiian buns and just be generous, pile it on. Plenty to go around, and the best part about barbecue is the spillage. So anything that spill out, that's free game. Now we're just gonna add a little slaw to taste. Add a little more hot sauce if that's what you so choose. So we have some nice slaw here. And once again, this is not complicated. You can do your favorite store-bought slaw. Having these staples at the house allows you to make a ton of meals. So I always like to keep coleslaw because it's good as a side, it's good as a topping. And now, gotta add another dash of hot sauce. Three drops. And there you go. Repurposed pulled barbecue. So simple. Only at Marz Entertainment. Cooking with Marz. We're out. Sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's, whatever it may be. So it's nice and warm on the plate, and now we're just gonna put this on the sweet Hawaiian buns and just be generous, pile it on.